1 month ago, a terrible explosion tore open the skies above northern Kalimdor. At that moment, the great ship Exodar plummeted from the heavens and crashed upon the world of Azeroth. Having fled the ravaged world of Outland, the noble Drani used the dimension-traveling Exodar to reach safe haven. Inspired by tales of the heroic alliance that stood against the might of the Burning Legion, the Drani have come to enlist aid in retaking their shattered homeland. Dedicated to preserving life and upholding the tenets of the Holy Light, the Drani hope to gather a new coalition of warriors to battle the Burning Legion and put a halt to its horrific burning crusade. Armed only with courage and their unshakable faith in the light, the Drani look forward to finding the Alliance and ushering them towards the destiny that awaits beyond the skies of Azeroth. Now, the fate of 2 worlds rests in your hands.
Huh. Well, that's an interesting start. I'm also surprised that there's not a sea of human beings standing on top of my body. Anyways, ooh, I do not want to be looking for grip. Are you kidding me? That would be a spam, the likes of which no one's ever seen. Anyways, how is it going, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy here, Rage Cage 20. And the sounds...
I need to target something first.
Sounds sound a little quiet to me. I'm actually going to bump this up a tiny bit here. Let's crank it up to 30. Let's see how it sounds.
I need a target. I don't have a target.
I mean, you will have target, girl. Crossbows. Anyways, we'll get into all that here in a second. Can't really hear the music a whole lot. I'm hoping I'm not. There we go.
I need to target something first.
That should be good. If it starts sounding not so good, I'll change it here in a second. Okay, good. Those are locked. I got a little nervous when that was not locked, but it's different than the skills and abilities. So let's move to. Oh, we did not have that. What's up, everybody? RageKitch20 here. We are here with Season 3 of Classic World of Warcraft. Now, of course, we are in BC Classic. Now, I don't say TBC because I don't care about the, just in case you were wondering. Because I don't think I've ever mentioned that before. I just call it BC. It's easier. I don't have to add an extra letter, an extra syllable in there. Not the T. Fuck that. Just BC. We are playing a hunter. Oop, there's someone. Hopefully enough time has gone by that a lot of Drani are out in the teens and the 20s and stuff, and so we'll actually, oh god, no. Looks like we are not that lucky after all. So as I kind of mentioned in Season 1, near the end of Season 1 here, I originally Season 3 was a Night Elf hunter, and since I was moving all my characters over to more populated servers anyways, I figured I'd restart it. Instead of restarting Night Elf, I'd restart as a Drani. I do not know if I'm going to go forward with that or not. If you're watching this, apparently I did, and that was the choice I made. But I just think it would be fun to play a Drani, and I don't want to go Drani Shaman, you know, I mean, fuck that. I'll probably have a Shaman on the Horde, I believe. Yeah, wanted to make a Drani hunter. I thought that would be kind of fun. But looks like we are going to have competition. When I saw like nothing out here for a second, I was excited, thinking I wasn't going to have competition since there's been a million Blood Elves and I'm sure just as many Shaman, but I haven't really noticed that because I haven't played on the Alliance as much recently. Anyways. Anyways, let's get all of our interface options out here. Yeah, so I mean, I hope that doesn't bum anyone out. We're still probably going to do all the areas I was going to do in Season 3 anyways, including Darkshore. It's going to be a little bit weird because I do want to do Bloodmist Isle as well, and also Darkshore, so it might be a lot of green stuff we're doing right out the gate, but I'm kind of okay with that. That'll help push experience a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I'll need drinks. I might need food for the beginning, but as soon as I get a pet, I probably won't be needing food at all. Of course, get the attack out of here. I don't think they fixed. Yeah, no, I put that in 12. I don't think they fixed the issue from Classic to BC to where if you are far enough away to... Ooh, they did! Before, if you click to attack, you would just attack. Now it seems that I am initiating shooting because they are in shooting range, and then when they get to melee range, it looks like it's going to change. I'm going to move that up there for now until we prove that's correct or not. However, I don't care for crossbows. We're probably going to switch that over to bows because I'm a bow man. But if we find a bitchin' crossbow, I'll probably use a crossbow too. We'll see. There's not, you know, it's just arrows. I was like, there's no bolts versus arrows, is there? It's not a thing. I don't know. Let's check this out. Yeah, it looks like you automatically shoot from range, and then as soon as they get into melee range, you instantly go to auto attack. To melee auto attack. That is amazing. That's a huge quality of life update, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, welcome to BC. We are going to just, you know, going forward, I've just kind of been leaving Question more than I did in Season 1, just because we kind of got the Classic experience without it. But now that we're in BC, I'm kind of very much okay with switching over to using Questy more, you know, because we already got that Classic experience, but now I kind of want the BC experience, which this wasn't really a thing in BC. Anyways, but you know, I like to pretend that it was. But yeah, if it gets a little too cluttered and clustered on the mini map, then I'll probably remove it, and we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, I don't know if I should. Yeah, I guess I'll talk about it now, just in case, since it's not super fresh and new anymore. Classic, that is. Not so much. I don't know what else I would be referencing to. Oh, we do need to find a fucking mailbox if there's one around here. Let's go check that out first, because I sent myself a little gift to help push the beginning, make the beginning levels a little bit more comfortable and easy for me, since I actually have characters that can send stuff to each other now. So we need to find ourselves a mailbox, and I'm thinking that there might not be one here in the beginning area, because I'm seeing mailboxes over here. I'm not seeing mailboxes up in this bitch, which is fair. I mean, I don't need it right now. It would be nice to have, but I technically do not need it right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing mailbox. Okay. I mean, that was my assumption, but you know, good to know. But anyways, with the hunter, what I was doing and what I'm going to do again, because I thought it was something that like people did in retail, but like I thought like the obvious choice for Classic was marksman, that everyone just went marksman because marksman was the most overpowered, and that's what everyone went. No one went survival or beastmaster. Then I found out as I continued to go along that actually a good handful of people actually do I think I have enough stuff to maybe do Beastmaster, because Beastmaster, as I found out, is fucking stupid strong. Marksman's strong as well, do not get me wrong, but like, fuck, dude, fucking Beastmaster is ridiculous. So I'm gonna be doing a hybrid, mostly focusing in Beastmaster That's all I get is Strike Beasts. When do I get... I don't get Arcane Shot till 6. So it's been a while since I've restarted. Okay, well I'm not worried about tracking beasts at the moment. So level 2 is probably not gonna happen for a little bit here, and I'm okay with that. Oh yeah, I don't have money to repair. That's a thing. Put that down there. Sell that. There we go. Oh, well, I don't really need a repair. It's just a habit to do that. So anyways, I'm going to be going far enough into marksman to get, of course, aim shot and whatnot, because that is a really good, strong ability. Am I starting with a sword? Fuck yeah, not starting with the fucking dagger, because that is not fun to do, by the way. You do not do a lot of damage with daggers. Just in case you did not know. Take those. Yeah, now you do not do a lot of damage with daggers, and that's usually what they'd start you with. At least as a night elf hunter, you'd start with a fucking dagger. For what reason, I do not know. But they would. And I do realize we finished this quest, but I just want to get a little extra kill in here. You know, doesn't hurt. But we're not going to rush aim shot or anything like that. We're going to go straight into Beastmaster, because there's a lot of really strong talents in Beastmaster that we want to get as early as physically possible. So we're going to make sure to do that. Rush that bad boy. Hello.
Warm wishes to you.
Let's see. Yep, use the gift of the Naru. So I don't think there's not really much that night elves get that would be like, oh, this is better than being a Drani. They get shadow meld, I believe that's what it's called, which is okay. It's just okay, you know. It's nothing special. It's nothing amazing.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
And I think their bonuses to either skills or whatever extra bonuses they get besides Shadow Meld is not really like, oh dude, that's super amazing to be a hunter. Probably not bad, but you know. So Gift of the Naru gives me an ability to heal myself. Not like a fuckload. Well, I mean, that's my whole fucking health bar, so that's actually not bad at the moment. I'm not sure how that'll hang up or hold up, but at least at the moment it's not bad. I'm just gonna kill shit along the way. Just the whole goal of being a hunter is to get to 10 as fast as physically possible, so that you can get your pet. There you go, buddy. That is the most important thing that you can do as hunters. You want that fucking pet, man. The first 10 levels are a little rough. I'm not gonna lie. First 10 levels are a little fucking rough. But that's okay, because that's better than being a druid. A druid, no matter what spec you're going into, the first 20 levels are fucking rough. That sucks. That really fucking sucks. Oh yeah, we won't need that in 1. We'll put that in 2. Because my arcane shot's going to be in 1. So I might as well switch it now so we don't get confused later. And of course, I'll probably go into jewel crafting just because I am a Drani, so I might as well go into jewel crafting. You know, it just makes sense to me. I'm just gonna put that over there because I'm gonna put my auras over here. Increase crit chance by 1% for you and all your party members. I mean, that's that's good. That's pretty nice. And shadow resistance 10 is just whatever, really. So yeah, might as well go into jewel crafting since I am a Drani. Hell yeah. Alright, that quest is done. We'll kill a little bit on the way back. Just try to get to level 3 here as soon as possible. And yeah. So that is the plan. I'm probably still gonna... Actually, no, I'm gonna shape it up. Shape it up a little bit here. I think I'm gonna start with a different pet than intended. I'm not sure if I'll change that up. It will just depend on level. I don't know why I said level because I didn't mean level. It would just depend on how it goes. Truly. I plan on starting with a Ravager as a pet, just to see how it feels. But in the end, I still plan on having the same pet once I hit a level appropriate level to obtain said pet. But I do plan on getting, of course, Bangladesh because I have to, because I'm a basic bitch like that. I absolutely have to go with that. And it looks like that's fucking glitching on me. Yeah. Well, fine. I'll just use the mini-map for that. Not a big deal, because I'll have to log for that to come back up correctly, and I don't want to do that.
Have not forgotten us.
Oh yeah, they started me the force slaughter. I appreciate that shit. Fuck yeah. Assume one of these peeps got arrows for me and stuff. That'd be good. I'm pretty sure it's one of these guys out here.
May you find what you
Yep,
seek.
you got arrows for me, sweet.
Be well.
Welcome.
Okay, and you can give me a better bow. Weaponsmith, more like fucking ranged attack smith. Deal. And we can upgrade to that, which we will do soon-ish, but not at the mo. So yeah, no, I really enjoy playing Hunter. It's a lot of fucking fun. I am not going to lie to you.
The Legion's end draws.
I guess we'll just let that pop up there. I mean, I don't know what would hurt. Anyways. Yeah, I put down 3, don't I? Pretty sure I put the Serpent Sting on 3, so we'll just let that do what I do when we do it. But yes, no, I've definitely enjoyed. Yeah, like that's when I'm used to seeing auto shoot being out, so I can usually tell when my range to which I can shoot something is, and I'm still trying to learn. Once I get Serpent Shot, not Serpent Shot, well, Serpent Shot will help a little bit, but Arcane Shot, then I'll kind of know what my max shooting range is, or at least close to what my max shooting range is, so I'll be able to kind of start to gauge it from there and start to just learn, okay, this is how far. Because it's been a while since I played a Hunter, like for sure. I haven't touched Season 3 in a long fucking time, so it's not a big deal to switch it up. And I feel like we're really getting lucky. This is a full server. Like, it's not a high population, it's a full population server. So the fact that there's like not as many Drani out here, like I haven't gone to the Blood Elf place yet. It seems like there's more Blood Elves than there is Drani, which is fair. I like Blood Elves more than Drani as well. However, I do like the Drani as well. So, you know, I like both. But I get it. But I just expected to come in here and just see like just like Drani as far as the eye can see. You know what I mean? So we're actually getting a lot of alone time, a lot of peace time. That might switch up here in the Isle. But for now, it's pretty peaceful, and I am enjoying that fact. Seeing these flowers are making me think of the bot something. What's that dungeon called? It starts with the name Botania or something like that. I think that's what it is. Botania. It's making me think of that. It's definitely giving me those vibes for sure. Which I can't wait to get to those dungeons for sure. Those are going to be a lot of fun. I'm really going to enjoy them. At least I hope that I'm going to enjoy them. And as I mentioned, this is the character I do want to take into BC first. So we'll see how that goes, because BC is coming out in about 8 days. I don't think I'm going to make it there in that time, if I'm being honest with you, even if I'm recording every day. I don't think I'm going to make it there in that time, but we will see what happens. Yeah. Anyways, so I just had random thoughts pop into my head here. Not important. Oh, you would be giving me a bunch of pouches. I guess, I mean, that's a good thing, because I do want pouches, but like, it just makes me so jealous in other places. Like when I do starts in for some characters and I get not a single bag, and then other locations I get just like a million fucking bags. It's like, thanks, thanks a lot, appreciate it. I don't know why you don't do this for me every time. I don't remember what I would put up here. I'm gonna move that down for now, since it's being a little asshole. I did make a hunter, another hunter, and just tried to go for a survival build. And it's an interesting, different playstyle. What I've kind of learned was it was a lot like, it was kind of like a combat rogue, but just not as good. It seemed like the combat rogues just did it better. But it was fun to have that pet there, just in case you pull more. It was interesting because like you turn taunt off. Like you don't want your taunt on because you want to get hit, because you want to dodge to activate abilities and whatnot. And you want to parry to activate abilities once you unlock them and whatnot. So obviously you needed to be the one taking the hits. However, yeah, no, I was trying to think about some stuff here. However, you still wanted a pet to do DPS, so I went with a tank pet, so that would do less DPS, less chance of it taking aggro from me. And it worked perfectly. I would always be able to keep aggro, and it was actually a lot of fun. However, like, just something about hunters, man. I am done with the botanic. No, I need one more sample. I just don't have that up here. There we go. Nicely jobbed. I'm actually gonna have to move this way the fuck down, aren't I? At least at the moment. I'll move it back around when it's not being an asshole. Still need one more sample. Almost level 4, which is nice, so we can get our fucking Serpent Sting, which will help us a lot with damage. So there'll be a lot less auto-attacking, which isn't bad. I don't mind auto-attacking. It's just the more ranged attacks we can have, the better. Alright, done with that sample. I am going to kill a little bit on my way back. Just so we can hit that level 4. So I guess we would anyways by turning in the quest. But again, the faster we can push ourselves towards level 10, the better. For sure. Let's put this guy. This thing. This it. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing going forward here. I'm just kind of really figuring out things as I go, figuring out things as I feel, kind of as they come to me. Ooh, excuse me. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing BC zone coming up and whatnot, because
I hope you find something.
because you know they made it better. They made it easier to level up in the higher level zones, but it still does take quite a pretty amount of time. Which kind of sucks. But then again, I only need to get to level 58. But then if I go to the Outlands level 58, it makes it take longer to get to 70. So I was wondering, do I like cut from level, this person's still here, from level like 53 to 58, and they'd be like, okay, we're back, we went through all the stuff you've seen a million times, you know, or, you know, how do we go about that? I don't think it's going to be a huge problem with this character, because there's still quite a few level 50-ish zones that I haven't been to yet that I'd love to do. But I think it's going to come a time to us like, oh, excuse me, like after maybe this character or the next character, just be like, okay, we've done all these end places, and I know from level 50 to 58 it's like, ugh, a slog grind, so I'm just gonna skip at 50. Hey, we're 58, we're going to the Outlands. And then it's like, well, after 2 times the Outlands, like 2 or 3 times in the Outlands, it's like, okay, we've seen all the beginning Outland areas, so now we're gonna skip from level 60 to 64 or something like that. It's just, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. And I didn't go to my hunter trainer like a fucking scrub. Let's grab that. Awesome. We can hold 2 more. These are cheap as a mug-ish. Yeah, it should be good for now. We don't want to spend too much money because we do have abilities that we want to learn. Okay, that is a hunter. I was hoping with that name that would be a hunter. I guess aspect of the monkey. You know, doesn't really do shit for me. At least 8% dodge chance before I get my pet or get my next aura. Doesn't hurt. Serpent sting. Get that up in there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, the agent. Blood elves we'll do when we get sent over there to do them. And now we're just going over to deal with the whatchamafaces? The owls. The owl beast thingies. Moonkin. Are they all moonkins? I think they're moonkins. Whatever, owlbears. Technically owlbears. Alright, now we can see kind of generally what our range is. If we were looking at our number 3 here, boom, I can start shooting around here. I might be able to shoot a little bit farther than that, not 100% positive. But at least gives me a general range when I can shoot from, or where I can shoot from, whatnot. And it gives me that nice extra DPS over time. It's not a lot, but it starts to add up after you get a rank or 2 into it. So I'm looking for the mutated ones. I want to inoculate the mutated ones, or the, no, these ones. Got it, okay. The ones that aren't gone yet. Alright, neutralizing agent has been dispersed. I remember there's a bunch of parts here that we want to collect as well. Oh man, every time I play a hunter it's just like, I want my pet. So much as I want my pet right now. There we go, gonna shut off. Yeah, so there's some really good quality of life changes to hunters for sure. And I hear that they made hunters just even more fucking ridiculous than they were in Classic, which I like the sound of that. I don't know if they have to be low health or what, but we'll shoot this one since it will aggro to me. More tissel. I sent some money in a bag over, just one bag, over from my priest on the server. It's like level 30 or something. So, you know, just give us a little bit of breathing room. Not like a fuckload of money. But, you know, just enough to make it, just getting talent, skills, and professions and stuff like that off the ground, and being able to learn them in general and whatnot. I don't think we're going to go what should I call? I don't think we can go cooking on this character. Usually I go cooking on every character, but I'm kind of done with the upkeep of cooking, unless they give you something really good in BC, like later BC, after you actually get to BC cooking. Yeah, just kind of done with it for now. That one starts running at me. I'm just gonna make sure to get a serpent sting off on him. It's going crazy. But I definitely found that, like, it's nice, like the spirit's a little bit helpful, but in general I should never be hit unless we're taking on multiple things. But even then, it's like, it's nice, but I don't really care in the end. It looks like there's a part, there should be a part spawned around here, but I guess it's maybe further up. I haven't seen any that I'm aware of. We'll see. Anyways, but it's like I can't feed my pet that stuff and get them well fed, so I don't really care if I'm well fed, so I'm just gonna ignore it unless I get to BC and I find out that, like, oh no, this shit gets really good, and then I'll work on it, like, slowly over time, whatnot, just not worry about it for leveling. Yeah, that's kind of the game plan. I'm also, as I mentioned, planning on switching off of crossbows, because I hear that there's some really good dungeon crossbows that you can get, like raid, I should say, not necessarily dungeons, but raid crossbows that you can get. That could be really, really cool. But until then, I'm probably just gonna go bows. In all honesty, I like bows better. I'm not finding any of these emitter parts, and I feel like I remember finding them around these zones before. I don't know if someone's already cleaned them out, or they just kind of changed the spawn locations, or they're just deeper up. Here in my memory is just Garbo. Both are possibilities, but I feel like I remember being able to complete this without even going up past this zone. So I don't know, that was many, many years ago, so I do not recall truly. But I'm okay killing more things. You know, the more the merrier, really. I guess we'll go through. There's some stuff up here. I don't know what's in here. I don't see any of the parts, so I'm not really worried about going in there. Oh god, an extra shot off, hell yeah. Yeah, pretty sure joke crafting is alive. From what I've heard, I think I've seen some people make some stuff. And I think if I can keep up on joke crafting, I should be able to make some good money on it. So that should be pretty cool. This hunter here is going to be my main DPS, I feel. And then I'll have Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then have paladin heals and druid heals. There are some parts. The hell took so long? Anyways, have them as some of my mains as well. I'll just have this be my main DPS. That main DPS for Alliance, and probably my Warlock main DPS for the Horde. And probably my main PvPer, I would imagine, because Warlocks are fucking stupid in PvP, so. But of course they've always been pretty fucking stupid in PvP. The fact that they can just keep fearing you near endlessly and it has very low diminishing returns, at least it feels like it has very low diminishing returns. Like, pretty fucking broken class, not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. But yeah, no, I remember having a lot of fun with a Warlock, with my friend's Warlock. My roommate now, actually. With his Warlock back in BC. I was like, hey, you mind if I play your Warlock in PvP and stuff? Just because I didn't have a Warlock and I didn't plan on leveling Warlock anytime soon. Warlocks have never been like my favorite class. I don't know what it is, they just haven't. Hey, and here's the person I need to finish up my other quest, just walking right on up the hill. Appreciate it. Don't know if I've ever really gone back here very much. It's weird. It's kind of cool. These count as beasts? I don't know, these are humanoids, aren't they? Yeah. Because it's like an owlbear type creature. Just less bear and more like owl beast like. Anyways. But yeah, I remember playing his Warlock in PvP, and even I, who had no idea the layout of how to work a Warlock, and have no idea what I was doing on a Warlock, still managed to do quite well in PvP, so I'm looking forward to that. And of course hunters are stupid and ridiculous, so I think that would be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that for sure. Now we're going to push experience here a little bit. Just see if we can get how long it would take to get to 5 here before we head back and turn in these quests. Oh man, it's fascinating to see, because as I mentioned, I kind of started playing the game back in BC, and it's just fascinating to see people who are starting out in this game for like kind of the first time, not even played retail, because even in retail you probably know where the Exodar is, I would imagine. But just seeing these people be like, where's the Exodar? It's like really? This big old patch right here. It's just like, just keep going to the west. It's fucking giant, you can't miss it. Like, how do you not know where the Exodar is? Like, it's baffling to me that some people can play this game for the first time. Like now, after like how long have these been out for? At least somewhere near 20 years. I don't think quite 20 years yet, but like somewhere around 20 years. I don't know. It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. I remember this area very well. I remember spending a lot of time here. I leveled. I think I have a problem, people. I have a problem. It's called leveling too many fucking alts. It's an issue I have. I'm sorry, I got distracted by the random ass fucking chat. Yeah, no, I think that's one of my huge problems.